Hey guys, Murph back with another quick video. Today I just wanted to do a quick video on plumbing. Now if you guys do plumbing, especially with water piping, you've probably heard of soldering before. It's not the funnest thing to do. I don't like doing it. Now laid out in front of you, I have everything you need to do soldering. And I have some other things called shark bites, which you probably read in the title of the video. And these things will save you a lot of time. Are they kind of expensive? Yeah, it depends. But I think they're really worth it, especially for certain things. You might still have to do your soldering, but the shark bites are there if you need them. Now, just to show you quick, you have your regular pipe, your copper pipe. This is just 1/2 inch. Hopefully it's in the frame there. You got your fitting. And what you normally have to do is, in order to put these two pieces together, you have to take your flux, which is for soldering. You wipe it on, the one piece going in. You layer on your flux real good. It's like a coating, just kind of looks like greasy. Then you put your piece in, then you heat it up with your torch. Heat it up real good, melt your flux, and then once your flux starts to seem like it's drying, you get your solder, and then you melt that onto the seam where the flux is, and it'll kind of like bleed into where whatever the flux has been touching, the solder gravitates towards. So that'll go, and that'll seal it up. But that's easier said than done, especially when you're working in a confined space. So what this video is going to be about is a shark bite. Now, why I like these are, what you basically do is, you just make sure your edge is smooth, which I cut this with a pipe cutter, so it is smooth. But if it isn't, use your sandpaper, sand down your edges because you made a rough cut. And then take your shark bite and you just push it in and it locks it in. I'm pretty sure these white things, you don't need to use them with copper, but I think with PVC you might need them. Look it up, do a little research. I'm not 100% sure because I've never used these for PVC, but I believe you can. But with copper, like this side doesn't have the white thing, so you just stick it in and you lock it on. It goes down, it locks, and it's in place. Okay, now I think these being in doesn't even hurt it because I put them on with them in before with the copper, and it doesn't bother. So then you take your other side, whatever you're hooking it to, and you lock it in. Now that is a watertight seal, okay? They can get kind of pricey. I think these ones are around $5. And you can get all different kinds of them too. They have right angles. They have street angles, which is like a 45-degree angle. They have ones like this with a male end on the other side. Here's a 3/4 inch one, but it's just longer. They just have all kinds of these. And the nice thing about them too is you can reuse them. So if you get this tool, it's just a cheap little 50-cent tool. You put it on here, and you're basically just pushing that black piece down. Now this is kind of hard to do on camera, but you pull and twist, and it'll come out. At least it's supposed to. Make sure it's on there. Of course, I knocked the camera over, but hopefully we can show that it came off. And you can actually reuse that. Let me make sure everything's in frame here. All right. Now the other nice thing about these is, say you're working on a water line and you can't get your water turned off all the way and water's coming out. Not like full force, but you've turned off your valve and the valve is not closing all the way or something, which I had a problem with something like that yesterday, and the water's still coming out. You can't solder with water coming out of a pipe. You just can't do it. It's not gonna work. So these, if you have a little bit of a leak, you can still get that pipe fixed. So guys, this was just a quick video on shark bites and how they can save you some time. They're easy to use. They do cost a little bit of money, but I think it's definitely worth it in the end. And just a brief overview on soldering, because you're still gonna have to solder some stuff. But it was Murph, and I'll see you guys in the next one.